Salva's going to go too.
Bud Black gets himself thrown out of the game after being denied the opportunity for a review. I'm paying attention to Buddy. And here's the play again that got him tossed is the attempted stolen base by Ezekiel Tovar comes off, but it looks like he might find a way.
Strike three. Judge not thrilled with that call. And he gets thrown. First time he's ever been thrown out.
And David Bell is coming out. And he's gone. Not going so well.
And it's called strike three, and France is livid. And hopefully an umpire letting him know he just got a fine, and now he just got thrown out. And the actors getting in between. Now France was not happy with the last at bat the way that it did.
Now one on the rebate.
Council's upset, and he just Tompane just throws him out.
I mean, what is going on? I mean, honestly, are you not allowed to say anything to these guys anymore?
And he's got back-to-back strikeouts.
And Jack's saying that's down.
That's Andy Haynes, hitting coach, and he's going to get his money's worth now.
Ball two to both. Phil Nevin really hollering as he comes out of the dugout, or at least toward the top step of the dugout.
In 4 innings. See Nico yelling, and Nico's trying to get in between, and he went to talk to Nico. Napoli did the right thing, just telling him, get back, get back. He kept that player in because Nap knows that Nico's
touch me. He's just not getting a good read off of Montgomery. Montgomery, the left-handed pitcher, as soon as he lifts that leg, Cabrera's starting to go back.
Well, he's probably been tossed already because you can't argue balls and strikes. So he's getting his money's worth with Merzel.
Crashing from the corners, and he gets hit on the hand. That's going to load him up. He wants to challenge. Said it hit his back. I think Bob's frustrated in general. Yeah. I'd say so.
Absolutely. This is something that's been. There they go. 3-2 is strike three. 2 on, nobody out. He just kept jawing at him, and Tompane pretty quick tossed him out of the game. Two times. JD was furious about that, and it wasn't over there. Gabe Cap.
He's trying to. No, you're supposed to run into the catcher's mitt. That's what you're supposed to do, Bob. Into foul ground. Oh, look at me! I could throw you out.
They say no swing. I don't think he's hit by the pitch, and the bases are loaded. They check it out with the first base umpire, and Buck is incensed. Meanwhile, Buck is out talking to Ron Kulpa, and now they're going chin to chin.
And he's going to get run.
And now he has been thrown out, which I think was his intention.
And again, you wonder about. Oh, Bay is just tossed. G1 Bay is thrown out.
Yeah, that pitch was in, and Bay went wild on Jeremy Rayak, who
Payoff again to Bush, and this time he strikes out. A frustrated Stanek looks back and gets ejected by the second base umpire, Junior Valentine, which brought the go-ahead run home. Valentine is having none of it. Joshua Miller comes out to grab Stanek. Manny.
He's still hot about Abrams at bat and others.
Okay, you're done.
There he goes. Davies getting his money worth now.
Letting off some steam, and then as Gallo took the field, crossed the line, he had something to say to David Rackley, and Rackley threw him out anyway. So both the manager and the struck out player have been ejected.
It's a tough one here. Rocco obviously frustrated, wondering.
Bochy just ejected, but he's not the first. In fact, he's not the second this inning. He's the.
Yeah, he's talking. You see Marcus there and say, listen, that is ball 4, and frustrated by the coach. And he gave him a little bit of a leash there at one point, and then you see Mike Maddox coming out to defend.
Mike didn't last very long.
That's really good base running by both guys.
Now here comes somebody's been ejected, I believe, from the Diamondback dugout. Vic Carapazza just ejected someone.
Came out of the bullpen to start the 7th inning. He was stopped and inspected for stickiness. All 4 umpires looked at his hand, and Bill Miller, the crew chief, has just ejected Drew Smith from the game for having too much stickiness.
That is in there. Wow. Strike 3 called, and Drury goes right in the face of Ramon DeJesus and gets thrown out of this game.
That wasn't a strike. I don't know. The Angels don't have many position players left now. That's not a strike.
He's not happy, and he's been ejected. And Torrey is barking into the Phillies dugout. Tony Perez-Chica stepped.
And he takes strike 3 call. That was off the plate.
That's off the plate.
He's been ejected in this game, and rightfully so, as he is in the face of Phil Cuzzi, whose poor call to end the bottom of the 5th inning not only ended a rally, it cost the Angels a chance to have Mike Trout up with the.
See, this is the first time we've seen this. Now Rob Thompson's coming out. Yeah, he's saying something to the home plate umpire and to Bill Miller. So this is the first time we've seen baseballs out.
It's ridiculous.
Bill Miller is telling. Rob Thompson's been thrown out of this game.
Love it.
Look at this.
Love it.
Oh. Strike 3. Yep. Really nice pitch at the knees. Now Brandon Hyde is reading the riot act to Hunter Wendelstedt. He must have been tossed. I mean, coming out and arguing balls and strikes like that, that's an automatic spin. The
3-2 runner goes, and that is in there. Strike 3, throw down the tag. He's out. That's a strike him out, throw him out, double play. Devers rung up at home plate by Guccione.
The borderline ball down, called strike.
And Tampa Bay out of the inning. So Rafi Devers.
Strike all night. I mean, David Ross is letting him have it right now. That's closer to a strike than the 2 strikeout. Oh, come on. Oh, my goodness.
And
gracious.
David Ross.
Go on and try to get better at what your job is.
David Ross tossed down, and now he's going to get his.
Happening, and he got some support from the manager, and Visconti didn't want to hear any more of it, going back to the 1st inning, and there's the heave-ho.
Well, this is Mark Kotze just making sure he's gonna get his money's worth.
I believe it's bench coach Jeff Bannister. Watch Pavin Smith as Marvin Hudson rings him up to end the inning. Pavin looks back over his shoulder, but you can see Hudson looking into the dugout.
Unfortunately, I think they were good pitches. Maybe borderline pitches, but it appeared to catch the edge of that strike zone, both on Herrera.
3-2 is a called 3rd strike. Astros get that call at the knees. It was close enough with 2 strikes.
And Phil Nevin is now in the face of the home plate umpire, Stu Sherwater.
It's not a strike.
Phil Nevin and Stu.
From the bottom of the 6th, the 1-1. Check swing. They appeal. And, ooh. Did CB Buckner toss? He threw him out of the game. Buckner ejected Murphy, and now Scott Service. He just got run by the home.
Missed 4 calls. Now he's talking to the crew chief, Chris Guccione, who had to separate him from Moscoso. They were nose to nose, and now he's going back for more. He's already been thrown out.
Well, standing ovation for Aaron Boone. We knew that one of these managers was going.
It's early.
It's early.
At Will Little, and he got run. Oliver Marmol came in to argue the strike zone. He got thrown out by Will Little here in the 3rd.
Well, I'll tell you what, Will Little needs to tuck the ears in a little bit. You're going to get that personal about a guy who's walking off, not eye contact, not showing you up between innings. And he had a couple.
He makes contact with that ball. Looks like in fair territory.
He sure did.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. 1 run scores, the batter runner, 2nd base.
So after, as the manager of the New York Yankees, the place he holds near and dear to his.
That off speed.
Look, Maley, I don't think he was ready for that. And David Bell pops out of the dugout.
and has a few words.
And go. And I think he's upset because he's still waggling the bat in the
width was perfect to get
that one gets him.
Yeah.
And Max's argument is probably that's similar height to the previous one.
And now Muncy doing that ball wasn't tipped for strike 2. Don't know if he's been ejected.